LPGA Tour proudly present the season-long race to the CME Globe. From Los Angeles, California, it's live first-round coverage of the JM Eagle LA Championship presented by Plastpro. The Santa Monica Pier, not too far away. And up here, just north of the city, El Caballero Country Club opened back in 1960, hosted the LPGA in the early 2000s. Avery Pock and Annika Sorenstam among the winners there. Robert Trent Jones Sr. design, renovated 4 years ago by son Reese.
Thailand, four-time LPGA Tour winner, Jeeno Thitikul.
Today's coverage is brought to you by JM Eagle, the leading plastic pipe manufacturer proudly made in America. And by CME Group, where risk meets opportunity.
Tentativeness shows a little bit of uncertainty.
Back at the ninth for Thitikul's par putt.
Yeah, that's a good 25, 26 footer back uphill. 3 birdies in her first 5 holes, and then missed relatively easy birdie putts the last couple holes.
At the 10th, second shot for Jeeno Thitikul.
8 iron in hand, 134 yards to the hole. Plays a little bit back uphill into a slight breeze. That sounded kind of heavy. Not a bad place to miss it, though.
Regular season events on the LPGA Tour right here, $3.75 million. Thitikul's third at 10. Thitikul at the 11th.
Putting from underneath the hole, a little left to right. kind of straightened out at the end. Made 3 birdies in her first 5 holes and then gave one back at the 9th.
The second for Thitikul.
With the pink grip 9-iron. Each of her irons has a different color grip, so that her dad at home knows what club she's hitting when he's watching on TV.
And helpful for you that you have it all mapped out there, Kay.
It is an extra visual help. Jeeno placed this ball nicely again underneath the hole, and what that allows you to do is you can go ahead and be a little aggressive with the putting stroke, even if there's some movement or some break to the putt. Whereas if you're above the hole, you just have to be so soft and tentative. This putt should have a little left to right movement. This for her first birdie on the back 9.
Par 72 scoring average.
A little bit slower as the day goes on, which greens do test ever so slightly enough.
Jeeno for birdie at 13.
That was a good example, right? Yeah, Morgan, just losing the speed and turning off away from the hole.
Typically players, are used to that. The green's growing just as grass does.
Well, and Jeeno really lucky that her ball is sitting nicely in this waist area. There's a hole about 2 inches from her ball that a depression it could have rolled into. Caught that one a little heavy, trying to bound it up there.
Another look.
Yeah, just poor lie there. Tough to catch solid contact. Sitting in that bit of a depression. Touch heavy.
How doable is that leave that she's got? Here is that third for Thitikul at the 14th.
7 paces to the front of the green, then another 8 to the hole. Green running away and right to left slope. Ooh, plenty firm.
Almost like she scooped that a little bit, Kay. I don't think she caught that as solidly as she would have liked. I expected that to land almost a little bit closer to the green.
And look where that ends up. It just keeps exaggeratedly moving away from the hole. That is going to be a tough 2-putt.
Broke.
This is a par putt for Thitikul at 14.
Very steep uphill, 30 feet to the rise. Oh, she didn't. Just barely got it up there. And then another 8 to 10 feet to the hole. I told you it was going to be a tough 2-putt from down there.
Them short in the heart. You tell yourself to hit them a little bit harder. And that's typically the result.
So here's a bogey putt for Thitikul.
Yeah, there was nothing easy about. That was probably the most challenging putt she's looked at all day. That par putt, and now just a really difficult downhill sliding putt for bogey. You just don't see Jeeno making too many doubles in this game. She's a birdie machine.
She'll drop back to 1 under, which here in this birdie fest is.
Made any putts of length.
See if Jeeno can bounce back here at 15.
Yeah, that was an 8-iron. Sounded a little thin, but it's on a good line.
This was Jeeno Thitikul for birdie at 15.
Yeah, putting from the front portion of the green back to the hole, uphill, left to right break.
This week's Aon Risk Reward Challenge hole is the par 5 16th. Despite being the shortest par 5 on the course, the 16th at El Caballero Golf Club presents surprising risk-reward challenges. Unassuming and dead straight off the tee, out of bounds looms left and runs the entire length of the hole. While a lengthy fairway bunker challenges the left side of the landing zone, the second shot is where players must make better decisions to capitalize. With water protecting front left and a bunker guarding the right of this three-pronged green, the Aon Insight tells us that a successful go-for-green attempt is a decision that's expected to gain more than a half a shot over those forced to lay up. Since 2021, LPGA par 5s under 475 yards have a scoring average of 4.47, meaning play. Here's Jeeno Thitikul at the 16th.
After a long straight drive, ideal situation with 9-iron in hand to hit it close on this very reachable par 5. And she does a great job of it. Gonna get at least one, maybe two shots back that she gave up with the double.
Eagle putt for Jeeno at 16.
Quick downhill left to righter.
There we go.
Just like that. Go from the double to the eagle. You know, it's interesting to watch her body language after that double.
You're credited with having won the career slam. And that happened after Evian was added as a major in 2013. Jeeno K went from 70th to 35th with that eagle at 16. How about that?
Yeah, and she practically floated over to the 17th tee. This is a 9-iron. Playing downhill, downwind, green slopes a bit right to left. And how about dialing that one in? She is such a dynamic player, fun to watch.
Jeeno with a beauty off the tee here at 17, this for birdie.
And this would get her to 4 under as well, the deepest under par that she's been all day.
Oh, just a push, Kay.
Hate it when that happens. She was probably already
on the Aon Risk Reward Challenge. And how about this heater that Jeeno is on, and even the off.
And just, I mean, she has all the talent in the world. You know, even when she first burst on the scene, struggled a little bit dealing with the expectations of everybody on her, both her family back in her home country of Thailand. And wow, she really embraced the spotlight. Okay.
Yeah, she is born to shine on the big stage, and it's almost like she spotted the tour a couple of months play.
Yikes.
Did that just plug in that lip?
I will get back to you on that.
I didn't see it bounce. It wasn't obviously her best swing, but
she's going to take a look.
If that ended up plugged in that lip, it's to a birdie on the 10th hole.
All right, this is better than what we feared for Jeeno at 18K.
Yeah, she's in a good level lie in the bunker. Caught that cleanly with a 7-iron. And that's just a majestic shot right there.
Is this going to come back too? Yes. A little bit at least.
Well, if you're in the right spots on this golf course, you can go low. And on the flip side, you find yourself at the wrong bad angles into the hole, and you're on the opposite side of the green with the holes located. It's very difficult to make a birdie. So this was a great shot by Jeeno out of the right fairway bunker. She ended up just past the hole, so she'll be a little bit downhill with right to left brake.
Oh, that's stealing one, isn't it?
Oh, gosh, from that fairway bunker. Brilliant approach. What a way to finish.
And while
Last couple months ago, but you know, it just that's still passed. It's already passed, and then I know what can just be on the present and then just keep the momentum going. It doesn't matter if I'm gonna hit it good or bad, but I think it's just like be on the present, enjoy the moment out there, because you're not gonna be in the same moments again anymore. So I just really enjoyed it, and I tried.
El Caballero Country Club, as you're getting to know this new venue, what are you going to have to do well here over the next 3 days?
I think it should be really low cost, like low score for sure. As you can see, like 9 under par for leading today. Close by the hole and makes a lot of putts should be a really big key, because I don't think it's that tough course to be, but sometimes the putt can be hard because it's really hilly.
And hopefully we can get a little sunshine out here. That might help as well. Thanks for the time. Nice playing today.
Thank you.
Amy, Jeeno, thanks. Good start for Jeeno. She was 3 under par through her first 5 holes, but at the 12th, she was 2 under at the time. And she would roll that in for birdie. Made double bogey at 14. You noted what she just said. I'm just trying to stay present. Didn't really let that affect her, and then she hit this second at 16.
Yeah, we definitely saw that happening in real time. Didn't seem to get too flustered with that double bogey you mentioned on 14. Rebounded nicely with an eagle here.
Here it is. Again, she was tied for 70th when she stroked that putt. Leapfrogged all those 2 under into a tie for 35th. Then at 18, we wondered if her tee shot might have plugged in that fairway bunker. It came out. She had a great second and paid it off